Isn't this going to exacerbate class division?
Well, I think this kind of goes into the decades-old kind of trope that the best thing that women in lower socioeconomic brackets need is to end the lives of their children. And I think most people that I have counseled, that I have spoken to, want to have their child. They don't feel they're in a position to do so. And in fact, many have been forced into abortion because it has been the only it's been legally available, and therefore employers and family members and all sorts of other people have pressured women into abortion. Now, when you look at opinion polls, it shows very clearly in the US and the UK that women in lower socioeconomic groups are actually more opposed to abortion and more supportive of common sense restrictions on abortion. And actually, I think, therefore, this ruling is more likely to be welcomed by women in lower socioeconomic groups than it is to be welcomed by men in higher socioeconomic groups. We know from opinion polling that the people most likely to support abortion restrictions are poorer ethnic minority women. And that simply isn't a narrative that has been fairly represented, I think, in many reports on this.
Well, obviously, there's going to be a lot of political opposition to this. This could become very heated and very divisive now across the United States at a time when probably people have wanted their government to focus on cost of living issues, the economic challenges. Isn't this going to be quite a dangerous moment for US politics going into those midterms? Are you not worried about that this issue will just be so polarising?
I am absolutely frightened and terrified because I have friends who are going out tonight to sit outside their local pregnancy resource centre. These centres do nothing other than offer women support to keep their babies. They don't force women, they offer practical support to women who want to keep their babies and seem to have no other option. Now, we know that there has been significant amounts of pro-abortion terrorism across the US. We've seen one of the Supreme Court justices have an assassination attempt upon him. We've seen multiple pregnancy resource centres firebombed and given Molotov cocktails. And so I am indeed terrified of the abortion terrorism that has already been taking place across the US. And I'm scared for my friends to see what will happen tonight, knowing that some of them will be putting their lives in danger because these pregnancy centres and in some cases churches will be attacked, set afire, and perhaps they will be as well.
Dr. Calum Miller, you're making some obviously very strong claims there. Those in opposition to you will strongly refute them. We will hear a number of voices, of course, in the coming hours here on BBC News. There is much more, of course, on the website too. I'm Geeta Gurumurthy. Thanks for being with us.